Welcome to F&G Whiskey. Welcome to the championship round of Rye Madness. Welcome back to F&G Whiskey. So today we've got Rye Madness in honor of March Madness. We had 7 bottles. We did 4 and the winner moved on, and these were kind of like the 1 seeds. Well, I should probably move these. Rare Breed was the one that moved on. I actually thought it was Prideful Goat and it was Rare Breed, so there you go. But yeah, so this is the big hitters. Let's see who wins. Now, primarily, I'm going to just stick to the palate. That's what I enjoy. I'll definitely nose them, but ooh, I can tell what this one is. So when I first got this Willett, I would tell people that it tasted like tea with like a little bit of lemon. I'm getting that tea note right off the bat. So I think it's the Willett, but we'll see. I thought that I was right last time and got it wrong. All right. Which is weird. One of my other Willets that I had, my other 4-year Willett, it was really heavy deal, and I wasn't a big fan of it. Oh, wow. Mouthfeel is good on this. It's got a good barrel char flavor. Man, I should have cleansed the palate before If I was a betting man, I would say this is the Michters. If you ever had like Michters 10, either the rye or the bourbon, they both have a very distinct barrel char flavor. That's why I would say that's the Michters. All right, let's move on. This one's a little more sweet. Wow. I would say this one's probably the Rare Breed, but I don't know. It's definitely lighter in color than the other 4, which is interesting. Last but not least, let's go to glass 4. Now again, I did have these shuffled. I do not know what they are. Ooh, that one's coming in with some punch. I mean, by default, that would be the Old Foe. I want to cleanse the palate a little more before I go back to that one. Man, it's tough. I don't think I've ever in a setting tried this many ryes, so this is something very new for me. I know that if the Michters from 2 years ago, barrel proof, it had a very distinct bubblegum note that I absolutely loved. I wish I still had another one of those bottles. I might have one back there, but I don't know. It's really good. You get more of a honey note and then that rye spice. So right now, I would say I'm pretty set that we're here, 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 and here. Now, if I was rating them, these 2 are very close. This one's probably more balanced. This one I like the char and the different flavors you get. I'm gonna go back through them one more time and then we'll rank them. Yeah, you get the char, you get the honey, and then you get that rye spice. And it just lingers on. So I'm gonna put this one here. Let's take a drink of this. This one is just lacking a little bit. You get a little bit of the oak on it, but it doesn't have the punch of flavor like the other 3 do. So right now I'm gonna just stick this one over here with this glass. We'll see how we go. This one's got a little bit of that mintiness to it, but you get the char, you get a little bit of a honey note. I try it one more time, see if I'm missing anything. Man, it's tough. I know that if this was last year's or the year before barrel proof, it would beat this one. But I think we're staying in this realm right now. Let me go to this Willett one more time. I think it's a Willett. Like I said, the Willett has a very, very strong tea note. All right, this would be my rank. Man, something's bringing out a lot more oak on that, on the Willett. Makes it really interesting, but I like the punch of flavors on these two a little more. The Michters is just falling behind because the Old Forester is a little more cohesive, a little more balanced. So yeah, let's see if I'm right here. So this is number 2. Got it. Old Forester in first place. All right, let's see if this one. This is number 3. Michters. Yeah. This is going to be number 1. Willett. I think we got it. Yep. So I picked them in order. Doesn't really surprise me. I think that ryes tend to be more unique for me. I'm more into bourbon, so I think bourbon's a little harder for me to decipher. These all have very distinct profiles that I remember, so this was one of the easier blinds that I think I'll ever do. But going forward, I really be anxious to see how I do. You know, I want to try to do some blinds with some bourbons. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you like what we're doing here. If you have any advice, let me know. I mean, I want to know what the people want in a channel. This was fun for me. This is my first blind. So yeah, I mean, Old Forester single barrel, I guess, is worth the hype. Keep searching for that perfect pour, and happy March Madness.